Good guys, Bulgaria here. I'm going to be going over how I made the beat for This Night by Christina Federico. She's one of my main artists. Basically, so I made this beat and I didn't know who else I'd hear on it, so I texted it to her. She's like, oh my god, I love it. And I was like, well, bet. And then she got into the studio. Well, she wrote it and then we recorded it like 4 hours after, maybe. I don't know, but it's a pop beat, and I don't really do pop beats like that, but I decided to get into another bag, so let's get into it. So basically the main driving factor of this beat is this main melody right here. I'm about to play it. I think I got it from Splice. Yeah, I downloaded it from Splice. Kept it the same key it was. Effects wise, like I do with all my samples, EQ, took out the lows. This is what it sounds like without. With samples like this that have the bass in it, I like doing my own bass line, so I just took the bass out. And then this plugin right here, Oxford Inflator, every producer should have this plugin. It's a universal audio plugin. They're the same guys that made the Apollos. That's what I use. It's basically like a saturator almost. Here, I'll play it without. With. I don't know what it is, but it just brings out the presence a little bit more. You just bring the effect up and it sounds fucking great. So I did that, and then usually after sample I'll do bass, so let me play that. Pretty sure, yeah, this is an Analog Lab preset. This would be, oh, I wish it would tell me, but it's in Analog Lab if you guys want to try and find it. Effects I did on this, I did a lot actually. I threw a decapitator on it. So let me take these effects off real quick. So this is without any effects. It's like there, but it's not as present. Throw the decapitator on it, it's basically a distortion. It adds like a tad more saturation and grit. So I did that. I threw EQ on it. EQ. Took down the mid-lows just a little bit. Limiter, this is for the side chain to go with the kick. And then retro color RC20. Every producer needs this plugin. It's only like $100. Then I threw some more distortion on it. Then there's like a little bit of noise. So that's that bass line with the sample again. It blends in perfectly. So that's sample and bass line. After that, I'll do my snare. Just a simple 4 on the floor. On the 2s and 4s, pretty standard. Kick. Pop kicks you want really punchy. That's what I found out. So what I did on this, Oxford Inflator, again, saturator, turn the effect all the way up. This is what it sounds like without. And then on FL, there's this little like EQ parameter down here. I just raised everything up just a tad. And then what I did with the kick, sidechain it to the bass, so every time the kick hits, it's going to be the initial hit of the kick. Then you're going to get the ending of the 808. So this is what kick and bass sound like. With snare. So it's very pop. Then I added like this little clap over here to give it some more bounce. Threw a pan man on it. Pan man, you want the offset to the middle, width all the way, and then it does, you know, like ear to ear. Open hi-hat. And then I added this little like Dua Lipa cowbell because I liked it in the one song. I forgot what it was called. Then you got your typical like up sweeps and down sweeps with pop. With sample. So that's the verse. Let me go into the hook here. Same sample, but the kick's doing something a little bit different, and then it's a different snare. So this is what it sounds like, and then the bass is different too. I'll go into that. It's another analog lab preset. Sound goodizer and an EQ. Brings out the presence a little more. So this is the pattern that I did. This is like a very like 80s pattern. Throw it with the kick. I don't have any hi-hats on this beat. You got your sweeps again. Sample. And then I added this little like piano. Strings at the end. And it goes into next verse. Effects on the piano, let me see. I didn't use any crazy presets or anything for it. I just used fruity keys or whatever, honestly. I got your EQ, pretty standard. Oxford inflator again. RC20 said piano preset, and then I got some reverb on there too, Valhalla. Love this reverb, by the way. If you guys don't have Valhalla verb, buy it now. Same deal with the strings. I just threw some reverb on it. Back to the verse. Chorus. Then this little part right here, this bridge. I just threw an EQ sweep up, so it starts with vocals.
Who says don't let go, let go? Other problems don't need to solve them tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be
probably do a separate video on how I did the vocals because that took a lot of work. But that's basically the beat. A lot of people know me as this Travis Scott producer that just does these Wonder Girl beats, but I could do shit like this too. I can do any kind of beat. I won't do hyperpop though, and I'll barely do boom bap, so don't ask me about those. But yeah, the song dropped like 2 weeks ago. Go stream that. Go do what you got to do. Trying to get that up, and it's produced by Bulgaria, now, so I would appreciate that as well. So go follow her on Instagram too. It's at Christina Federico. Go stream that song. Let me know in the comments what remixes you guys want me to do next, because I'm on a roll right now with these videos. So catch you guys later.
Who's this?